Hello, Fortunes! Commentary! I have charm, style, and green on my side. I am the man in the word gentleman, Johnny Koun, and we are back in the Curious Village. So, last time we made Lady Dahlia. I hope I said that right. I probably butchered it. But our cat, Claudia, escaped. Now we shall go and catch up to our cat. There you go. File number 3. Always file free. Always file free. Alright. Our story so far. And that pretty much like said it, but whatever. The professor and Luke make their way successfully to Reynolds Manor, where they meet Lady Dahlia. Okay, so it's Dahlia. Gotcha. But before they start talking, a loud noise startles Lady Dahlia's cat Claudia, who then suddenly runs off. The professor and Luke are now forced to find the missing feline. And here we are, in front of the manor. So now we are gonna have to search for Claudia here. So let's go find her, shall we? Okay. So obviously we want to move down here. Let's see. Now we're supposed to go much further down, but before so, we have to, not here, there we go, right here. Huh? Look, there's a hole in the boat there. Oh, Professor, that reminds me. Have you ever heard the one about the sinking ship? The sinking ship? This can only mean one thing. Puzzle number 13. Sinking ship. I can't read that. That's too small. That's better. SOS, SOS. 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. The only chance for survival is the 5-person life raft stowed on their vessel. To make matters worse, the waters around the ship are teeming with man-eating sharks, so swimming to safety is out of the question. A round trip to the nearest island and back to this boat takes 9 minutes on the raft. How many people will live to see dry land? Okay, so interesting. So, okay. So, there's 15 people on this ship. The ship fully sinks in 20 minutes. Doing those backtracks takes 9 minutes. And the game wants us to know how many people get to live out of the 20. Okay, so 5 people. Okay. Well, there's like 9 minutes, so if we do it twice, that's 18 minutes. Technically, you could go for a third one, because by the time you're back on the boat, you can like take more people, and therefore from there, like whoever's left on that ship will sadly drown. Well, not only drown, but also be eaten by sharks. Sharks. I mean, that's goodness. Let's see. Okay, so 15 people. Let's see. Well, like the maximum for like a raft is like 5, like this, right? So, I mean, obviously you need like at least one person to drive the boat, because I don't think the boat drives by itself. That would make no sense if that's the case. So 5 people on the first like back. Yeah, to the island and back, that's 9 minutes. So that's 4 people on the first one, 4 more people on the next one, and 4 more people on the very last one. So it's like 4 times 3 which is 12, plus another one that's 13. So, unless if I'm missing something, it should be 13, you know? Because, like, there's the one guy that, like, brung the people back and forth. Yeah, no, I think that's it. I think it's 13. Because, like, I don't see any other scenarios that could not be it. So, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, so my writing might be very bad here. Let's see. 1. Oh, oops. This is not what I want to do. Yeah. My writing may not be the best. There we go. 13. Because, like, yeah, like 4 times 3 plus the person that drives the boat. This has to be it.
There we go.
Yeah, that's simple. Yeah. Because of the one guy that drives the boat. Well, drives. You know what I mean. Anyways, that is correct. Nicely done. I was for the 2 who didn't make it, please. Yeah, so 5 plus 4 plus 4. Yeah, that's it. So, well, the others, they end up like, yeah, they jam. Wow, great answer, Professor. It took me 5 times as long to get that one. Really, it's not that hard. Singing ship is not that hard. Well, anyhow, after that one, we shall go down here. Okay, let's see. Alright, so I'm not sure where the cat would have gone. Maybe inside that, like, blue door thingy. Ooh, okay. General store. Okay. Man, there's probably a lot of things out there. Let's try maybe, like, I don't know, like, the cabinet up there? Ah, there we go. That's a hint point. Let's see. Is there any other coin? The brain cheese here are anything but fresh. Yow. Weird. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Everything here is caked in dust. Yikes. 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 Oh! There's something over there. There's something I find very charming about this ship. Oh, that reminds me. Have you heard of this one before? What he means is puzzle number 14. Which chair? I can't read that. That's better. A new multipurpose event hall has been built in the center of your town. That's right, your town. It will be used for everything from concerts to sporting events, conventions, and more. With the hall complete, it's time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs, labeled A through E. All these 5 chairs are being considered, but out of all these designs, only one chair is completely suitable for the auditorium. Which chair is it? Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. All of them? This is gonna be a very strange one. Alright, so this is one of those, tap the answer thingy. So, if I touch any of these letters, that means my answer is locked in and I can't go back. I need to be careful on that. Okay, so for the auditorium, like, what kind of riddle, like, is this? Like, for that, like, what? That doesn't sound like a riddle. That sounds like a everyday question. Alright, for the auditorium, let me see. Alright, so concerts, sporting events, and conventions. So basically, like, big events like these, okay? I'm not sure. Because I mean... Did he mean like... a chair that is like multi-purpose or something? Because I mean... If it was like, say, wrestling event, you would probably go for a folding chair, but I don't see any folding chairs there. So that's not it. The chair that's like letter D is more for the like office, isn't it? Or C is actually more for the office. I doubt that C or D would fit in. A, well, yeah, I feel like it's between A, B, or E. I don't think it's C or D, because C or D, like, they look more for the office, not for like events. I mean, if we're talking about, like... See, like, the problem is... The reason why I'm doubting if E... I mean, I feel... Because, like, E could also be used for, like... school, technically. And I guess this would be multi-purpose. So, maybe E. But B and A are not completely... wrong either, technically. I say technically because, you know. Although, like, B is probably more casual, though. B is probably more for the, like, summer. So it's probably more between A or E. Honestly, I feel I may need a hint on this one. It's in cost a hint point. Sure. As stated earlier, the hall is multi-purpose. Not only that, depending on the size and nature of the day's event, the number of chairs needed will change. I suppose that's a fair point. If we need multiple... Yeah... I mean, like I said, in the classroom, that would be E. And I guess this is the more, like, common one of all of them. Because me, when I think a classroom, I think E. Like 100%. But like, you could argue that A would technically be used for like more of the like... Actually, A is more for like, when you like eat. When it's like the dining room and such. I'm not sure, but I feel E. I think I'm gonna go for E. Lock it in. I'm going E.
Well, here's my guess.
It is E. Okay, I wasn't sure because I mean, true, but also, you know. That's right, of all the designs, only E can be stacked upon itself. In a hall like the one described, each event requires a different number of seats and thus a change of seating arrangement. The starability of E makes it the best chair for the job. I guess that's fair, technically, but... I mean, technically the other chairs aren't technically wrong, but it is true that E would be more, like, consistent, I suppose, so yeah. Well, no, so this puzzle was too easy for you to avoid. Well, I mean, again, none of this is a puzzle, it was more a regular question. Hey, we found a painting scrap, though. This is definitely gonna be useful. Now, I believe there's something else, like maybe here. Oh, the candle. Look here, my boy, this extinguished candle has reminded me of a simply wonderful puzzle. Another puzzle? Oh boy. It's puzzle number 15. How many are left? For 10 picards. I can't read that. Now I can. There are 10 candles on there. At least in the picture. They stand burning in the dining room. A strong breeze blowing through an open window extinguishes two of them. Checking back on the candles there, you see that one more has gone out. So that makes it 3. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles after those ones. How many do you have left in the end? Okay. Considering it's 10 piquettes, that means the answer is easy. Mostly. But you have to remind yourself that in Professor Layton, the most logical answer may not be it. So, how many candles do you have left in the end? Like, did he mean like... See, that's the problem. Like, the question itself seems simple, but like, the the reality of it could be more complex than you think. 10 candles, 3 of them, like, goes out. Well, I mean, going out could mean like anything in this game. It could literally mean like they're completely out, or like just the flame is off. I mean, it could be that, technically. Because, okay, well, if they mentioned the wind, I assume they mean that the flame is out, but the candle is still there. So. But, like, if the others are still on, and they have not been turned off by the wind, that means they're still, like, there's still the flame, technically. So, I feel that, I actually do remember this riddle. Because you have to remember, I've played this game before, when I was younger. So I might have memories of those riddles. And I believe that this one, it's not about like how many are like, you know, it's more on like which ones truly remain at the end. It says right here, in the end, not what you have right now. Because you might assume, oh, it's easy, it's like 7, but I don't think it's it. If I remember memory, it's actually 3, because of the fact that like 3 candles got, you know, like, the flames went out. But they're still on there. The others, the flame is gonna keep going and going until the candle is fully burned out. And I mean fully, until it's no longer there. So based on that, I believe that back in my memory, it had, the answer was 3. I know, very weird looking 3. Don't question it. Whatever, let's just go for 3.
I think I've got it.
Yeah, it is 3. That's what I figured.
Yes.
I found a few pickets. That's great. The 7 candles that managed to stay lit will melt down completely. The only candles that are in the end are the that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact. See, that's exactly what I've been talking about. Like, it's something that truly like catches you off guard. Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious too. Dwelling into the implied can cause misconceptions. Yeah, exactly. And again, it said in the end. That's something, yeah, you have to make sure to read every single word and not miss anything. I believe that's pretty much it for the general store, so we shall go back to the plaza. Let's see. Can I talk to this guy? You need something? You do, don't you? Yep, I can see it on your face. An open book is what you are. Excuse me, but you didn't happen to see leader-ass cat come through here moments ago, did you? Ah, the fluffy white killer. Yes, the fluffy white killer. What? I think she went towards the town square. Yep, she went that way. I see, thank you. Hey, nothing good, buddy. If only all Christians were that is the answer. Well then, I'll be off now. Who I thought you turned out to be such a nice guy. Shall we head to the dance square then? Indeed, let's be off. Hold on, let's take a look at what's behind the blue door. Can you see it? This is open a crack. Can take a look inside? About that. Bots! We already did that. Anyways, I guess I should have talked to the guy first before doing that, but oh well. Whatever. That works. What the? Hey, you two, help me out there, would you? I'm in a real pickle. What seems to be the problem, sir? Yeah, what's the problem? Some knucklehead went and risked bridge while I was on break. Knucklehead? Was it in the kidnap, perhaps? Then, as if it wasn't bad enough, that shouted head made off with my only bridge crank. Oh dear. So you mean to say... You got it, buddy. Until that thing shows up, no one's getting in or out of this town. Also, we're stuck. Oh dear. I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done. What kind of punk pulls a prank like this anyhow? Maybe it's a CM punk. Terrible joke, I know. Oh yeah, I found this doodad in the street when I was out looking for my crank. Any idea what it is? You found a strange gizmo. The gizmos options have been added to the menu. Touch the trunk to open it, then tap the gizmos icon. From here, try to assemble the various mechanical parts to get it around town. The vanishing crank was added to the list of mysteries. Ooh. Okay. Well, alrighty then. That's interesting. And I see the cat, Claudia, right there. But we're not going to interact with it just yet. Because we shall go west. Oh, I almost forgot. What? We'll have to visit the local inn and see if we can procure some rooms for the night. Sounds good to me, Professor. I'll sit in at some inn near the entrance to the village, just off of the plaza we're in. Just head over right now and see if we can't set up some lodging. I mean, that sounds good to me. Sure. Is it the blue door right here? Let's see. I believe this is it. There's a framed form on the wall. What a loon. And looks like we have a hand coin over there too. Let's talk to this guy here. This is Don How. What business do you have here? If you just moved to town, strong advice that you fill up a change of address form. Oh no, we aren't here for anything like that. Regardless, Old Town all visitors must complete the proper forms. You can start with this one. And by this one, it means it's a puzzle. Puzzle number 16, triangles and ink. For 40 pickets. Jesus goodness me. That's a lot of triangles. And I still can't read. That's bad. Here are two shapes. A large and a small. Each is made of little triangles. Dipping your fairy pen into the ink one singular time, gives you just enough ink to draw 4 low triangles as depicted in the shape on the left. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that is made up of 36 triangles? Oh boy. I believe we have to use math. Kinda. Okay, so one dip pretty much makes the Triforce. So we have this one right here. Oh god, this is so bad. Okay. So we have this right here. Let me think. I'm pretty sure this is how it is. Because this one's upside down, and then it just repeats. So knowing that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... should be 9, isn't it? I feel it could be 9. Because from the way I see it, unless if I miss an obvious one, I feel you do it like 9 times. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I feel it's 9. I'm gonna go for it. Look, that is not a 1. Okay, hold on. I got this. Ah, there you go. That's a perfect 9. Boom.
There we go.
Just need to get used to the status. No, it's not 9? What?
How embarrassing.
Take another look at the 2 shapes in the puzzle. Pay special attention to the phrase enough ink to draw 4 little triangles. And the shape on the right is made of 36 triangles. I'm surprised it wasn't 9, because, I mean, wouldn't that make sense? Guess not. Okay. I might need another hint, honestly. So... to draw the smaller 4-triangle shape, you actually only need to draw 3 triangles. To see for yourself, trace the shape on the touchscreen. Notice how the middle triangle, triangle 3, is the shape of in the shape is actually made up of the other sides of the other triangles. What? Wait. What? You only need to draw 3 triangles? Trace the shape. Notice how the middle is made of the other. Well, yeah. Well, what about it? So then, that's technically 3. It's like, wait a minute, it's actually way more simple than I think. If the middle one does not count, like right here, then all I have to do is draw over, like those ones, right? It's actually, yeah, actually, hold on, yeah, if I count like the ones that don't count the middle one, I basically count all these, except the middle triangle. Like, if I draw over each one, like so, and then if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh wait, I counted too fast. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 6 and 10, 15 plus 6, 21. And then since I technically drew 3 triangles, I should divide by 3. That's 7. It's 7. It's 7. I got it. 7. Boom. Got it. Whew.
There we go.
I think I got it. Yeah, okay, I got it. Phew, yeah, so we had to use math. Oh man, I was one away from 420. Oh well. That's correct. Your first impulse might have been to divide the traces triangles by 4, but a closer look shows that each 4-triangle cluster is actually formed from 3 triangles. When you apply this way of thinking to the larger shape, you end up with the answer pictured above, right here, which is 7. I feel so silly I didn't figure this one out. Nicely done. As you might have noticed, everyone in this town is simply crazy about puzzles. Yeah, you can say that again. I strongly advise that you solve as many puzzles as you can. I strongly advise that you drop in on Granny Riddleton next door. She's a veritable treasure trove of puzzle-related informalia. Just beware that she's not always home. Found a strange gizmo. Triangles in ink. Interesting. Let's see. Is anyone living in the town hall? I mean, maybe. I'm not sure. This one's... I can see, blah. You already said that? I feel like there has to be like something in there. Pretty sure it's like when here, right? Aha! That's what I thought. There's a hidden puzzle here. It's the secret puzzle numbered 118. Red and black cards. I remember this picture. I still can't read though. That's better. A jokerless. That means no joker. Okay. A jokerless deck of 52 cards sits on the table. The cards are shuffled thoroughly and divided into 2 stacks of 26 cards labeled A and B. If you divide the cards as described above and check the contents of each pile 1,000 times, how many times can you expect the number of red cards in one pile to match the number of black cards in the other? Okay then. This is quite interesting. Alright. So, if you divide the cards, how many times can you split the number of red cards in one pile to match one pile to match the number of black cards in the other? Like, then can you split the number of red cards in one pile if you check it 1,000 times and that you want it to match the number of black cards with the red cards, which are both 26. I mean, if you check 1,000 times, I mean, I think that's what they mean, right? They mean like out of the thousands of times, how many you expect it to be that case, right? And obviously, if you remove the Joker, you have 26 red cards and 26 black cards. If you know this is 26 on both sides, and you check like that many times, then clearly this is 1,000, right? Because it's 26 on each side. It doesn't change. Like, if it said, like, how many times do you expect to match, like, say, a specific suit at the clubs or something, then, yeah, it'd be more complex. But in this case, if you check 1,000 times, then yeah, out of these 1,000 times, that was another one. Out of these thousands of times, it's gotta be 26 regardless. So that means you expect it to happen all the time then. It's 1,000. Has to be it. I feel quite confident, so. There's 26 on each side, so. Yeah. So, very easy.
Professor, I've solved it.
It's very simple. Hey, nice. You know what? That makes up for not getting 420. You can expect a number of random bad cards to show up between the piles 1,000 times out of 1,000 tries. There are 26 cards of each color in the 52 card deck. If you form 2 piles of randomly selected cards from this deck, the number of red cards in pile A is equal to 26 cards minus the number of black cards in pile A. In pile B, the situation is reversed. The number of the cards are divided, the number of red cards in pile A will be equal to the number of black cards in pile B, and vice versa. Well, yeah, exactly. Because obviously, if you divide like this, then obviously both of them are gonna be equal. If you check 1,000 times, it doesn't change much. Phew, that was a real mind twister. Not really, actually. It's actually way much more easier than you think. Well, at least in my view. Maybe it was hard for you all. Who knows? But let's check those gizmos. The gizmos are gathered around 7 stairs are all lined up on the touch screen. Tap 1 to snap into place. Just what you're constructing, you may ask? That's a secret. Alright, we have 2 gizmos there. Now we shall go back. We also have a brand new, like, painting piece here, but I'm not gonna touch it yet. I want to wait until I get a lot more, if not all of them. We also have a new mystery about the crank. Someone has stolen the crank that controls Semi's drawbridge, the soul portal in and out of town. Until the crank is recovered, there's no way to leave the town. Why would somebody want to steal a drawbridge crank? I'm not sure. I have no idea. What about this journal? What does it say? Looking for the end. Some rascal has made off with a crank to the village drawbridge. For the moment, it seems that we're unable to leave Semi's stairs. Though we're still out looking for that cat, I decided we should make lodging arrangements before it gets too late. I'm requesting an inn on the village entrance. Interesting. Very well. Alright, I believe that we should save here. I'll do one just in case. Now, the reason why is because, well, imagine if the recording doesn't work. That way I can just reel back to free. But I think we should be good. And just in time too, because we're completely out of time. So we shall end it right here. So, looks like we have a cat to still catch. And we found the inn. But, can we catch up to that cat? I mean, it's literally just outside. We can just catch it, right? Shouldn't be that difficult. But, for now, as always, my dear 14s, let's see Las Vestra. Let your art shine. And I'll see you all for my adventures in the Kiss Village. Let your art shine, everyone. Take care. Oyasumani. Ciao, ciao.